Bonjour, mes amis, je suis l'Agent Canadien, and welcome back to the QB Huddle session, the draft special. I'll get to my draft board in a bit, but let's go ahead and let's get right into a couple things of news real quick. First thing, we'll start with the small news. The Patriots and Texans swapped some late round picks, with the Texans getting New England's fifth rounder and New England getting the Texans' sixth and seventh round picks. I guess the Patriots win on that one for now because look at, yeah, you trade down, but you get you get an extra pick on top of that. So it's not that terrible, I guess. You got more for return. Two picks for one, especially if it's a late round pick. That's not terrible. That's actually pretty damn good. Moving on, the Broncos have reached an agreement with running back Melvin Gordon. He will return to the team on a one-year deal worth $5 million. A great signing because he actually had a good season last year, and he brought him back on a nice little short-term deal. See how he does. If he works out, maybe something a little bit longer. If not, well, then no. Simple as that. Going on. This is actually probably the biggest one we have. Deebo Samuel has requested a trade from the Niners, and some of the teams have reportedly been in on him, were the Jets, Chiefs, Giants, whatever. But a surprising one considering Deebo had a great year, but the frustrations have been made. He doesn't want to be a two-position threat and not be paid for it. It was rumored that they wanted to sign him to a long-term extension, but Deebo doesn't want to do two positions. He did excellent as a deep threat. He also did excellent as a running back. He wants to be perfected in one category, which I can completely understand. I can completely understand that. So with that, I can see why they did it. So, well, that's it really for the news portion of it. So let's get on to the draft board. All right. Now that we've got myself set up, here is my draft board. I'm going to go over each one and explain each pick individually as to why I chose who. First one, the obvious one, Aiden Hutchinson. Really no explanation needed here other than he is a generational edge that can really help the Panthers, but they got to use him right. Now, I've heard rumblings that they may go with Trayvon Walker. If they do, they're fucking stupid, especially Trent Baalke's dumbass. But we'll wait and see. At number two, I had the Lions taking Malik Willis. They needed a QB, so it made sense for them to go with, well, a QB here. Why did I choose Malik Willis? Because I feel he may have the most upside in terms of a quarterback. With what weapons, though? Oh, don't worry, the Lions got more picks in the second round. We'll see what they get, but they need something. That's all I can say. They need something. And number three, the Texans taking Evan Neal. Now, this one is actually not hard to explain simply because he's a good tackle that can defend the QB. And that's what the Texans need. I mean, I know they need every position, but like they need someone to help protect the uncut dick neck dude, Davis Mills. They're probably going to drop the QB later on in the job, maybe the second or third round, or maybe they trade back into the first round to get a QB, which I would probably say Desmond Ridder, but I don't know, possibly. And number four, I had the Jets taking cornerback Ahmad Gardner from Cincinnati. Easy pick here. The Jets need a good defensive coordinator there. And I think Ahmad Gardner will do the job just fine, so long as he doesn't fuck up. But knowing this is the Jets, unfortunately, that may be the case. And number five, the Giants take tackle Iquanu to help out Daniel Jones from not getting fucking murdered on a football field every single play. Iquanu could really solidify that offensive line because they really need it. God knowing them, they need that solidification on that offensive line. Picking a corner here is probably the smartest choice. Number 6, seeing the quarterbacking woes for Carolina, I had them taking quarterback Kenny Pickett from Pittsburgh. Why did I have them take Kenny Pickett from Pittsburgh? Simply because Sam's not going to work out. PJ Walker's a meh at best. And now Cam Newton's gone again. So who do they really have? If you pick Kenny Pickett, he'll probably get you the best success you probably can get. A quarterback can take you as far as the quarterback can go. And I think Kenny Pickett can actually do wonders for them. But only time will tell. At number 7, I had the Giants taking Kayvon Thibodeau from Oregon. Again, if they don't take him, fuck whoever the general manager for the Giants is now, he's a fucking idiot. Enough said. At number 8, I had the Falcons taking Garrett Wilson from Ohio State. They need wide receivers, especially since now that they have Marcus Mariota and they don't have a lot of weapons. But you lost a good amount in the past couple of years. I don't know, but it's just something. Because God forbid, one of our receivers gets hurt, you can put Garrett Wilson in there. He's good. I've seen his footage. He's actually pretty damn good. At number 9, I had the Seahawks taking Trayvon Walker from Georgia. They need things from both sides of the ball. There's no doubt about that. But I had Trayvon Walker coming at 9 to Seattle because that can really help the edge rushing out on the Seattle defense. And they're trying to go with the younger core. That's the way to go, is picking him. Trayvon Walker can get you those results on the edge just so long as you can use him the right way and hope to God nothing bad happens to him. At number 10, an easy pick for the Jets. They take Jameson Williams from Alabama. Why do I say this is an easy pick? Great receiver, great upside, can run great routes, and really has a lot of the characteristics that the Jets have been looking for. So I say the Jets have to take him here. If they don't, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. At number 11, I had the Washington football team taking Derek Stingley Jr. Why do they have him fall so low? I don't know. But for the Commanders, this would be a best case scenario if this even happened, which I highly doubt. But I say Derek Stingley because they need more help. If they're trying to bolster that defense, which I've seen them do in the first round of the draft the past couple of years, this could be another good solidification for that defense. You solidify your defensive line. Now you need to start working on your secondary. And Derek Stingley Jr. should help start that process really well. Take someone like him, and you're getting a great, great corner that can hopefully generate some interceptions. But we'll see. At number 12, the Vikings. I had them taking Kyle Hamilton out of Notre Dame. This one is probably going to be, besides number 1, the most predictable pick in the draft. Because Kyle Hamilton and Minnesota, for just some reason, go well together. I don't know what it is, but they just go well. Maybe it's just a good fit for him in Minnesota. Could be whatever it is, but I don't know. At number 13, with the Browns pick, the Texans get George Karlaftis out of Purdue to start really solidifying that defense a little bit more. The edge rusher can definitely get you results on the edge. A phenomenal talent. Again, only if you use them right, but they probably won't because this is the Houston Texans. At number 14, the Ravens are selecting Trent McDuffie out of Washington. Reason I have this one, they need help in case another good cornerback gets hurt. Look what happened to that defense this past season. They lost every single starter due to season-ending injury and training camp before the season even started. So, like, what the fuck do you want us to say on that one? You can't really say anything. There's nothing to say. But McDuffie should be that insurance if in case whatever that one of their corners go down again. On number 15, the Eagles will take Devin Lloyd out of Utah. No, I like this pick for Philadelphia simply because it helps begin their defensive rebuild. They've needed it, and they're going to get it. Devin Lloyd should be that good piece to help jumpstart that. When you have someone as talented as him, kind of a lower pick at 15, but in that same sense, he can help you achieve results. He can help you get to where you need to go. But only time will tell, folks. Only time will tell. All right, sorry about that. All right, so at number 16, I had the Saints taking Charles Cross out of Mississippi. Well, Mississippi State, but whatever. They need help on the offensive line. Because look at Jameis isn't going to be out there just risking his fucking life. He already lost his ACL. So I guess now the most viable option there is just taking a tackle and helping Jameis, not get fucking murdered on the football field. Yeah. Because just so you know, they need it. And I think it's a smart pick to go here for the Saints. All right. Number 17, Chris Olave to the Chargers. Makes all the sense because look at, I see this more as an insurance policy. Why do I see this as an insurance policy? Think about it. What if someone like Mike Williams goes down? What if someone like Keenan Allen goes down? Then who's your option? Chris Olave. Chris Olave is your guy. You can run free wideouts. You want free wideout plays. You can get to Olave. If you've seen Olave play in Ohio State, you'll know he has talent. So it's better to use it now than later. And number 18, sticking with the wide receiver theme, that I had the Eagles taking Drake London out of USC. Now, the reason I chose Drake London here, because look at Jalen Reagor wants out, and you can't use a lot of Devontae Smith and Chris Scott and Dallas Goedert. So you need more. That's where Drake London comes in. Drake London is a guy that you can rely on to get you good amount of results. Yardage, touchdowns, whatever you need him to do, he will do for you to ensure your team does well. So I say the smart pick here is number 18, Drake London. Also because of the quarterback market the wide receiver market being fucking broken. Thanks, Jacksonville. And number 19, the Saints will take a wide receiver as well, but by the name of Treylon Burks from Arkansas. Now, I don't know too much about Treylon Burks, but from what I have seen, he is decent. I mean, he's a good passing play. He's a good passing option for Jameis. And again, wide receivers can do wonders, but only if you know how to use them properly. You can't use them properly, then you got nothing. You got a dud. At number 20, the Pittsburgh Steelers are taking Jordan Davis, defensive lineman of Georgia. Now, here, I can actually see this because they need more help on that defensive line, but they also need a QB. Now, I'm guessing either they actually take a QB here or they trade back into the first round later on and they pick a QB like someone Ritter or whatever. But here, it's not terrible. You got yourselves a good defensive lineman that can help TJ Watt and whoever shut down the opposing line. At number 21, my Patriots, I had them taking Nakobe Dean, linebacker out of Georgia. Now, we need offensive linemen. We need cornerbacks. Maybe one receiver, but nothing much. We could get a receiver in the second and third round. Big deal. But here we have something. Nakobe Dean And yeah, he's a linebacker. But this is probably going to be your Kyle Van Noy replacement. And we need that. That just fills up one hole that we desperately need. And the Kobe team being so young and coming off of a national championship, who knows how good this will be? Who knows how much wonders this will do? And number 22, with the Raiders pick, the Green Bay Packers will take wide receiver George Pickens. This is the very, very obvious Davante Adams replacement. And why do I say very obvious? Because, well, I mean, who else are you gonna tag it with? Robert Tonyan was there. Amari Rodgers when he's there. You don't have a lot of options, Green Bay. I'm just telling you right now. Taking George Pickens here gets you that help. It'll get you another primary receiver to work with. So much for those Darren Waller rumors. And number 23, I had the Cardinals taking defensive lineman Devontae Wyatt out of Georgia. They need help on that defense desperately since they lost Chandler Jones. I wouldn't normally have him taking edge rusher here, but I chose defensive lineman because, honestly, it has been looking a little weak. So you get a defensive lineman to help hopefully solidify that defensive line. And there you go. And then with the next pick, or if you decide to trade back up, you could take that edge rusher that you need. You could take whatever you need. At number 24, the Dallas Cowboys select Tyler Linderbaum from Iowa. Now, I took Linderbaum here because, look at, you can't have Dak doing stupid shit again. And yes, I'm talking about that moment against the Niners in the fucking divisional. Like, really? You gotta, like, how stupid are you? No, not in the divisional, the wild card game. Look at, the way I see it, if any protection of Dak Prescott is good protection, especially when you have him on a long-term deal like the one you gave him, then you need to give him all the support you can give him. Tyler Linderbaum should be that help to hopefully get the offensive line into shape. If it doesn't, then this looks like a fluke pick. But I'm hoping to God that this pick works out for Dallas. Number 25, Kaiir Elam going to the Buffalo Bills. I could see this pick primarily because they need more corners. Because look at Tre'Davious White will never be the same again after that ACL injury. I hate to say that. I really fucking hate to say that. I love Tre'Davious White, even as a Pats fan. I love Tre'Davious White. But you need your insurance policy. You need someone that can just go in there on a dime like, hey, I can be your guy. Put me in. That's Kaiir Elam. And Elam, if used properly, will be one of the best corners you've ever had. But if not, then fuck me. And number 26, the Titans will take Jermaine Johnson, the second out of Florida State, the edge rusher. Come on. When you looked at the Titans this season, what was one problem that you saw? The defense not really pressuring enough. The receivers not really receiving. And a loss to Julio Jones. And possibly, if rumors are to be believed, A.J. Brown. So you lose them, you're fucked. But I haven't taken edge here because they really need help on the defensive side of the ball. And the edge rusher will do just wonders for that. So, Jermaine Johnson. 27, the Bucks will take Zion Johnson, guard out of Boston College. This is to help Tom Brady. His old ass will not retire. 40 fucking days. And here we are. Talk about the Bucks getting more protection for Tom Brady. I mean, I know they love their QB, but come on, you guys have Kyle Trask. Use him. You know he's an option, you know. He's good. At number 28, the Packers will pick Andrew Booth Jr., the cornerback out of Clemson. This is a replacement for somebody. I'm not sure who is a replacement for. I know it's a replacement. But here, Andrew Booth is a great corner who, if used right, because I know I say that a lot, but that's because with some teams you never fucking know. Andrew Booth can be put in the right positioning and can help your defense thrive. He did wonders at Clemson. Who's to say he can't do wonders again at Green Bay? We'll have to wait and see. At number 29 and 30, I had the Chiefs taking wide receiver Christian Watson from North Dakota State and edge rusher Arnold Ebiketie from Penn State. Watson is so that Christian Mahomes can, replace Tyreek Hill. Arnold Ebiketie is so that they can help solidify that edge. Watson could be a good, solid help for Mahomes if he pans out. Ebiketie can be a solid edge rusher that can help solidify that line again if he pans out. But again, it's only a matter of time, and no one ever knows until the season is over. No, seriously, it's all about the rookie season. At number 31, the Bengals taking quarterback Jalen Petra from Baylor. The Bengals, they really need to get rid of Eli Apple. And honestly, his option should be Jalen Petra here. Because look at if you see how bad Eli Apple did in the Super Bowl, then you know the Bengals have to make this pick. Now, a secondary pick choice here would be an offensive lineman to help Joe Burrow, which would also be a smart pick. But here, I think taking Jalen Petra, the corner, can be your easy Eli Apple replacement in case he does dog shit. Or if you just want to start him over Eli, that works too. And at number 32, with the Super Bowl champion Rams pick, the Lions select safety Lewis Kine from Georgia. The Lions need all the help they can get on that team because they suck. And Lewis Kine, he will be that guy to help you out. With as strong a safety as him, again, coming off of a national championship, hopefully he pans out. And that will end the video, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like. Comment down below if you guys want to see anything next. If you have not done so already, subscribe to Illogical Nation. Also, join me tonight on the dumpster fire during the Patriots pick, number 21, where I will be on the dumpster fire. So go ahead and check out the channel. I'll leave it in the description below so you can all go ahead over there and subscribe. And hopefully you guys can join me there. But until then, je suis de l'âge du Canadien. Bonne nuit et au revoir.